Well, a massive show of support again for the families of two teens killed in what police say was a case of drunk driving, the driver slamming into the car the teens were in.
Yeah, the alleged drunk driver in court this morning, and so were hundreds of people who say they are seeking justice for the victims of that crash. James Ford in Mineola on Long Island with more for us.
The man who went before a judge here today, according to investigators, was impaired and driving the wrong way on a major roadway, killing two well-known teens. Supporters and relatives of those teens said they had to be here in person to ensure justice.
There is no more room in the courthouse.
That line of people stretching way outside of the Nassau County courthouse shows what the court officer meant. These are all of the people turned away from the courthouse after all of these people showed up to fill the courtroom inside. They're relatives and supporters of Ethan Falkowitz and Drew Hassenbein, 14-year-old best friends and well-known tennis prodigies. They were passengers in a car that was struck by a red pickup truck last Wednesday night. Police say that behind the wheel of the pickup was 34-year-old Amandeep Singh, the man who police said had a blood alcohol level of 0.18, more than twice the legal limit, had no comment as he was transferred between court and jail on Monday. Singh faces a long list of felony charges, including aggravated vehicular homicide and 2 types of manslaughter. His attorney said, but that right now, Singh and his family, who were at the court hearing, have a message for everyone.
My client and his family are devastated by this loss. These are mothers, fathers that have children. They understand the grief. They feel the grief themselves.
Relatives, friends, and supporters of the two teens said that the big numbers you see inside and outside of the courthouse are part of their grieving process and another process as well.
We want to make sure that justice is done, and to do that in this day and age, a lot of times it requires a huge mass movement of people.
Classmates of 8th graders Hassenbein and Falkowitz are monitoring the case closely.
They want to see the adults serve justice here.
It's the second of what will be dozens of court appearances as the case heads to trial. Still, said the people here,
every time he appears, we're going to be here.
This hearing came one day after Drew Hassenbein was buried. Ethan Falkowitz buried on Friday. The next court appearance for Amandeep Singh is scheduled for June 6th. Reporting from Mineola, outside of court, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.